Alright, here we have another swimming pool equipment installation. Let's take a quick look. So we've got poly suction line into a street elbow, into a coupling, into flex pipe, into a male adapter. So, and I see they've put a bead of silicone right around the edge of that poly connection right there. Which, I mean, it sure doesn't hurt anything to do that. That looks pretty good. I would have preferred some sort of sweep elbow instead of having a street elbow into a coupling. Just a sweep elbow would have been nice there. It's a fairly decent length of straight run. I wouldn't want to see any less of a straight run into the pump than that. And then we've got a pretty new looking Hayward 1 horsepower super pump here. Let's see here, we got some clamped spa flex. I prefer to see that glue and primed. We've got a union for winterization access. Looks like this connection here is starting to fail. I mean, that pipe's pretty UV damaged, as you can see, pretty crunchy. UV damage from sun over there, no sun on that side. So when we go into some male adapters, out of the filter, this is a schedule 80 pipe for whatever reason, rigid pipe, into a 2-inch 90 that's been reduced down to 1.5 inches, into the heater here, back out of the heater, bam, straight into a Zodiac Clearwater saltwater chlorine generation cell. If you've seen my other videos, you know I don't like this because the chlorine generated in the cell is going to track backwards in the system directly into this heater and rot this heater out. That this line right here should have a check valve to prevent that chlorine from traveling backwards through the system. What will end up happening is the internals of this heater will rot out, which they've already started to do. I can see the inside of this pipe. If I look down in through here, can you see all that orange down in there? That orange that you're seeing are the metals in this heater corroding and coming through that. This whole pipe, the pipe all the way back to the pool, everything is all going to be orange and corroded in there. So again, yeah, I got to get that check valve installed here. We come out of that salt cell down into a street elbow, into a T, into another street elbow, into a single union ball valve. Again, I'd prefer to see sweep elbows here. That's quite a few flow restrictions in a short area there. But yeah, the big concern on this pool here is this Zodiac salt cell. Zodiac is even a worst case scenario because most salt systems operate at around 3,000 parts per million. This Zodiac system operates at around 4,000 parts per million. And there's a linear increase in the potential for damage from galvanic corrosion all the way from 0 parts per million all the way up to 25,000 parts per million. So basically the more salt you add, the more problems you're going to have. To further compound that, there's the bonding lug for the heater, not in use there. Bonding lug for that nice new pump, not in use. No bonding lugs over here. So yeah, those are all the things that I would want to see switched up on this system if this were my pool.